Now the next type of thing that you can customize is the page format. Alright, specifically that large white area inside of our frame set file where the topic object content appears. Alright, now page formatting comes from your media object that is associated with your topics. Alright, now when you publish to HTML, your topic objects will be associated with a media object. And in that media object, you can enter in some properties. So let's take a look at those properties now. Let's go to our module section. Let's go to the web tab. Alright. And let's go down to the bottom of the page. Now some page formatting that you can apply to your topic objects in your web output come from this background tab here. You can associate a background image, you can associate a sound, and you can associate a color. Alright, let's go ahead and insert a color here. Let's try to make it just a little bit more tasteful. A nice eggshell color, and click OK. Alright, now this time when I publish my training manual, my topics that are using that media object will publish with that background color. Alright, so the media object can control a background image, a background color, or a background sound. Completely up to you. Now another option that comes from your media objects, let's not close that, is a custom HTML template that displays with your topic object. So if you would like to design, say, that footer that we saw inside of your topic object content, what you can do instead is design an HTML template that is used to apply formatting to the background of your topic objects. Alright, and we're specifically talking about this pane right here, the area where your topic object content displays. You can set up a special HTML template that will add additional page elements to that topic object to give it some more customized formatting. Such things as your print icons here, this footer that displays at the bottom of the page, and here we have a top of page link. Alright, these are all coming from an HTML template file. Now let me show you how that works. Alright, let's minimize this here and go to my student data directory. Alright. Now in my Acme HTML folder, I've got an HTML template here that I use for publishing my topic objects, and we called it bodytemplate.htm. You can call it whatever you'd like to. Now if I double click on this to open it, you'll see the elements on the page. So we've got a print option at the top and the bottom. We're adding in this footer. This powered by author graphic is actually a hyperlink. And then we have a top of page link that will take the user back to the top of the page if they had to scroll down to view content. Alright, so this is just an HTML template that's been designed in an HTML editor tool such as Dreamweaver, for example. Now what makes this template unique, let's open it up with Notepad here. Alright. Now this body template has whichever design elements you would like inside of it. Notice here is the script for the print option. And let's scroll down here. We've got this table setup going on. Alright. Now what we need to do in this HTML template, besides adding our design elements, is to tell author where does the topic object content go. All right? Where do you want the text from my topic object to appear inside of this HTML page? All right? In this case, the designer has set up a table format, and then within that table, they've inserted this tag here, AIT data. All right? It looks like a variable because it is a variable. AIT data is the variable that author will look for. This is the location where author will plug in the content from the topic objects. So your topic object content in this case is actually displaying within a table. All right? And you can use div tags if you'd like to, completely up to you. But when you design a page level template like this one, you'll want to make sure that you enter in that AIT data tag wherever you want the topic object content to appear. Alright, so we've got our AIT data tag, and then down at the bottom we've got our footer information going on here. Alright, so this is our body level or page level template that we would like to use to publish in the background of our topic objects. Alright, so how do we associate this template with our published output? We do so through the media object. So let's go back here. Media, module section. Alright, and here you see a field, use this HTML template instead of the settings below. Alright, so what this is telling us is instead of using the page properties that we've set up in the background area, instead I want to use the properties in my body level template. So I'll browse out here, Acme HTML, body template. Okay, we'll go ahead and click apply. So now what I have set up down here is no longer going to be used. Instead, I'm going to use that body template. And as long as I have that AIT data tag somewhere in that body template, author will be able to publish using that custom template. Alright, so let's click OK here. And let's do a test publication. Now, what I'm showing you is for your HTML output. Okay, now let's go here to introduction, for example. So here's my new module. Notice how it no longer has the yellow background. Now it's got all of the elements that have been designed inside of my page level template instead. So again, you can design that page level template to do whatever you'd like it to. You just have to remember to enter in that AIT data tag so that author knows where to place the content within the design of that template. Alright. Now, I'm showing you this in HTML, but that page level template actually can be used for publishing to HTML help as well. So setting a background color, using a page level template, these all can be used for your HTML help as well. Alright, so let's go to introduction. Alright, so as you can see that any setting that you associate in the web tab of your media object is going to apply to all of your HTML formats. HTML, XHTML, HTML help, and even Java help, for example. So any page level template you use will then be used to publish each one of those output formats. Alright. Now notice how all of those files that I've been talking about so far are inside of one folder, all right? This is on purpose. Our best practice, if you remember from yesterday, if you are designing custom page level templates, custom frame set files, always save those files in the one folder, okay, just so that you know where they are all located. Now, why this may be important for you as well is because when you set up that book template, remember, let's create one now. When you set up that book template and you associate the frame set file and the additional files, as long as you have all of those files in the same location, you can just do a select all from here, select all of those files, and hit open. And then you don't have to worry about navigating here, navigating there, and so on. And we like to try to keep things organized inside of AuthorIt. So just as a best practice, try to keep all of those files in the one location. It's also going to be easier for you to back up that folder if you only have the one folder to back up instead of files across multiple folders, okay? Also going to be easier to train any backup designers or administrators that might be joining your team at a later time. You may understand that those files are located across multiple folders, but someone new coming to your team, it would be difficult for them to understand your methodology. So try to keep it simple. Try to keep the learning curve as low as possible, and give your designers and your administrators a leg up in the learning process.